Hi there, it's Samuel Larson here, and I wanted to talk about the difference between positioning and branding and why that is important for somebody who is doing online sales. Okay, so I want you to avoid a big mistake that I see a lot of people who are applying this kind of like offline marketing to the online world, and how that avoiding that mistake can really save you a lot of hassle, money, and time. Now, if we go to the traditional business thinking, we get in terms of marketing, we are like often it's very branding heavy. Okay, so you want to build a brand and image about your product, and this way you can then charge higher prices, have more customer loyalty, and basically secure a position in the market that will be less competed than it would be without the branding. And I gotta admit, intuitively, this makes a lot of sense. Now, we all know a lot of brands, a fair bit of brands at least, and we have strong ideas about certain brands. So if I were to ask you about like what do you think of McDonald's, for example, you would have a good idea of what is your opinion on McDonald's, what do they stand for, and whether you support that kind of thing or not. Now, unfortunately, as an online merchant, I'm sorry, this doesn't apply to you. And why is this? Why doesn't this apply to you? It's simply because you are not Mercedes-Benz, you are not Rolex, you are not Zara. I mean, there's only so many brands that a person can have in their heads. So you are playing a different game to most people. And since we can only handle around like 250 brands in our heads, this is the so-called Dunbar's number. So you can only have around 250 like people that you know very well. Same with brands. You can only have strong images of so many brands. Okay, so as an online shop, as an online product maker, branding doesn't apply to you because there's just no way to stand out from all the noise and get your message consistently across and have that like brand built in people's heads. Okay, so instead of branding, what should be your main concern? I would say like be concerned about positioning. So first of all, seek to achieve a product market fit. Okay, what do I mean by this? Basically, online world is just way too hectic to capture attention for your product and like have that hammered in people's heads enough times so that like they will start to form an identity about you. So online sales is mostly about rapid sales for a low ticket items, medium ticket items, something that doesn't require all that much thinking. So you are not asking people to buy a car or a holiday or something that they would need to think about a lot. So you are playing a different game altogether. And to be honest, if you are competing with super brands and trying to brand your product against them, there's no way you're going to win. You are just going to lose because you can't beat their advertising budget and you are a relatively new player in this market space. Okay, so I would say like it's time to realize who you are, and you could say the sad truth is that your product is probably not quite as important for the customer as you think it is. Okay, so the solution really is to just ignore branding because it is not relevant to you in the beginning. So in the beginning, just focus on product market fit And once you are big, once you are established, then you are allowed to concern yourself with branding. But in the beginning, just don't waste your time, please. All right. So that's what I wanted to say about branding versus positioning. And with this video, like if you do apply to these tips and don't concern yourself too much with the branding, just like explain the products, of course, explain the benefits, but just make the sale, okay? So you are looking to make these sales fast in general, like within like the first, second, or third meeting in e-commerce. Okay, so focus on that. No need to build a brand. That can also be seen as a good thing. And yeah, wish you all the success in the world. Make sure to like this video. If you do comment on it, I will make sure to personally respond to you. And subscribe for more e-commerce wisdom from me. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is over there. Okay, thanks.